Hi guys, welcome to Tila Fashion. I know it's been a while. I took a very long break, but I'm back now and I'm back to posting videos. Today's video is a tutorial on a flounce. I'm drafting the pattern on a pattern paper, but I would recommend that you draft yours directly on fabric using a tailor's chalk because it might be quite hard to transfer the pattern to fabric to cut it out unless you have a rotary cutter or an electric scissors. So I folded my pattern paper in four so I could get the midpoint, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line and a vertical line that meets at the middle of the pattern paper. So these are going to be reference lines. Next thing I did was to measure out 1.5 inch on each of the lines drawn out, and I'm going to use that to form a circle, and that circle is also going to be for reference. You might notice that I'm doing a lot of freehand sketching, but if you have maybe a French curve or something that can give you more accurate curved lines, please go ahead to use it. So I went ahead to start mapping out the flounce itself. I took the length that I wanted my flounce to be, which was 3 inches. So I marked 3 inches away from the circle on one of those lines, and then I connected it just like that to the other line. And that's basically the start of the flounce. Now I'll just go ahead to continue marking out 3 inches from the circle. And I'm going to stop at the line where I connected the first mark to. So that was the first layer of the flounce. Now I'm just going to continue marking out 3 inches, but instead of taking it from the first circle or that reference circle, I'm going to take the 3 inches from the new line that was drawn out. I had to stop here because I got to the end of my pattern paper. You can also measure as you go so you get the exact width that you want. Now I'm going ahead to cut out the pattern. I also want to be careful while cutting because you're literally cutting in between the top and the bottom of different parts of the flounce. So you could either cut into the top or cut into the bottom of the flounce. So this is the pattern when you cut it on fabric. You can also go ahead to pleat it to make it fuller, but if you're pleating it, you're going to need possibly twice or 3 times the width of whatever your normal width is. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.